What's up, Honors, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 2 of Prototype, the series where in each episode we check out a different prototype animatronic or theme from Spirit Halloween. And in today's episode, I have another very interesting animatronic to talk about, because this guy right here, he was originally intended to be sold at Spirit Halloween in 2018, but he ended up getting cancelled. And then after that, unlike most prototype animatronics which just get scrapped forever, this guy was actually sold later at Home Depot and Walmart Canada. So today we're going to be talking about everything there is to know about the Pumpkin Man right here, and see what could have been if he was sold at Spirit Halloween, and then talk about how he was also sold at these other retailers later on. So anyways, that's enough talking for the intro. Let's of course get right into talk about this awesome animatronic. Alright, so first of all, for the Pumpkin Man right here, let's of course just talk about just some basic details about this guy. So of course, his name would have been Pumpkin Man, or it could have been something different. It's just the default name that was probably given to it. It would have been sold in 2018, which I believe that year was the year that we got the Spirit Acre Farm, so he would have fit pretty much perfectly into that theme, and most likely would have been in stores. Pricing for this guy, we of course do not know like a lot of these prototypes, but we of course can assume that it'd be right around $100, just with how this guy is. Of course, he stands 6 foot tall. He is made by Pack, which is known for selling cheaper animatronics like Jemmy. I know they've really stepped up their quality though in the past few years, which is nice, but definitely this model from 2018 is one of their lower quality ones. And of course, since he was not sold at Spirit Halloween, he never became a Spirit exclusive. But anyways, right there is pretty much the basic information about this guy, so I guess now we can just get into take a look at all the detail that's been put into this animatronic. So of course, look on screen right here, you can see a photo of it, which even though it is a cheaper animatronic, there's some cool stuff going on. Like that head design right there, I love how it looks. It's just got this nice pumpkin look, but I like how the mouth there has the carved out teeth, which looks really nice and awesome design choice. And we can see he's also got these creepy, like vine-like hands right there, which they tend to usually give these pumpkin monsters, but looks nice. And then clothing on him, it's nothing crazy. It's just a lot of creepy cloth, which cheaper animatronics tend to have a lot of. But it does look alright. He's got the orange coming down the middle and draped over his back. And the rest of him is just the mix of green and some grayish creepy cloth. He's got that black layer underneath. But overall, for what is a cheaper animatronic, it doesn't look like it's that bad of quality, I will say. So, like, Pack, you did a decent job designing this. So yeah, some decent detail on this. Alright, so that's the detail on them, but another thing we do know, of course, since these were released at other retailers and we have videos of them, is of course the animation and or other features it would have had. Of course, look at this video here of the Home Depot one. We can see that it was just basic animation, nothing crazy. Would have had it where the head would turn side to side, but then also his arms, he'd sort of open and close them, that sort of animation. Which I know a lot of Pack, like the basic animatronics have, because I know my Reaper guy that I have from them, he has a very similar animation to that, so nothing crazy going on there. It does seem like there's also some sort of light up feature there in the head. I don't think it's really too visible in the Home Depot one, but he would have just had light up eyes or something like that. And then also play you a little bit of the audio for this guy, which they may have changed it if he was sold at Spirit Halloween, but I'm pretty sure they would have just stuck with this default audio if he was to be sold there. So let's play a clip of that. So, overall with this guy, animation feature-wise, nothing special. Again, just your basic animatronic. But he would have definitely been a more budget animatronic at Spirit Halloween, so for a budget one, it's not the worst ever. I think it is decent, but yeah, overall, definitely, like I keep saying, it's decent animatronic. Alright, so that there's pretty much all that there is to know about this guy for his animation, features, all that stuff. But now getting into the other half of this video, let's talk about just some fun facts and interesting things to note about this animatronic. So first of all, like I have mentioned, this guy would have been most likely in the Spirit Acres Farm ISE. Of course, since he was supposed to be sold in 2018, that's the year that they had the theme. And since he's a farm-themed animatronic, he's most likely designed for that purpose of fitting into that theme. So it is also likely that one of the animatronics from that Spirit Acres Farm ISE likely replaced a spot that this guy could have had. So they chose another animatronic over this guy. Not sure which animatronic, but most likely one of those animatronics was chosen over this guy. And then some other things to note about this guy is just how he was also sold at other retailers. Of course, in 2018, he was picked up by Home Depot, which was interesting. And he wasn't exclusive there, at least for that year, and he might have also been sold in 2019. But there he was simply just known as Animated Jack-O-Lantern. And that final product that was, of course, released there at Home Depot. They did slightly alter the head design. They sort of gave it a different mold, I believe. But of course, he was released there in 2018. And also, that's not the only store to carry him, as so we flash forward to 2021. He was, of course, sold at Walmart Canada. I, of course, have video up on my channel I recorded of him a while back, where it's pretty much the exact same theme that was sold at Home Depot many years before. Didn't really change much. Yeah, of course, at these two other retailers that sold at, they were sold for a little bit different prices. Of course, he was sold at Home Depot for $90 in 2018, and he was sold for around $130 at Walmart Canada in 2021, which translates to roughly $100 American. Yeah, overall, it is definitely very interesting that this guy was, of course, released at these other retailers, and it would be cool to see other old Spirit Halloween animatronics re-released at other stores. Anyways, with all said, everyone, that pretty much finishes it for today's video. Hopefully you all did enjoy. I, of course, still have around 8 or so more episodes left in this series. I think we're going to do a 10-episode run again, so a lot more prototype animatronics to show you in the coming weeks. If you have one that you want to see in a video, definitely comment down below and I'll check it out and see if I want to put it in a video. But anyways, I'll of course see you all next time. Please make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.